Hi, that way. How are you that way? Kind of looks like something just streaked right by the sun and had a huge effect. Here's a wishbone for you, or your phoenix. Yep, or a big ol' X. Looks like a phoenix. I'm so proud of my yard. I munched all the leaves. Looks so pretty. And me being a woman who was married for 24 years, I never did outdoor decorations. I did these decorations all by myself. And my daughter made the wreath on the door. She came to visit me for quite a few days. So, anyway, that's what I've been up to. I'm so proud of this, though. That was so much hard work. Anyway, yeah. Yeah, I think the moon has a lot more effect on us than we think, but just differently. Thank you. I think this is just how the comets travel. And then as it comes together, it's repetitive outgassing. Just forms the same shapes. It's going to look like a dragon. All right, guys, I don't think there's very much more to see. Let me show you this side, too. Oh, wow. Okay, this side's a little better. Meow. Meow. Crazy dogs. Let me tell you, they really did have us schwabbled with the chemtrails for a long time. Something's acting as a lens. I think our atmospheric bubble, due to radiation from Hiroshima and the Russian mishap, is acting as the mirror. And I do believe these objects are acting as the lens. Yes. A lens? A man-made lens? I think man is great, but just not in that fashion. I have no... Oh, she's barking at the vultures. She's a funny dog. All right, guys, I think that's it. Let's see what's going to happen here. Hang on. Looks like one's streaking right next to the sun right now, or the aftermath thereof. The question is, what is making that rainbow effect just on these specific shaped clouds? Could be chemicals. But when we get into repetitive, like that is not a chemical. That looks like comets passing in front of the sun to me. Two of them. Wow, that shine is intense. That looks like that red dragon from last night. That would be one hell of a big. Where's that line? See, this is what a plane does. See that little itty bitty plane doing a little bitty line? Because it's a little itty bitty plane. This is a big old frickin' humongous line from a frickin' humongous object. Power of them. 5, 6, 7 of them. Maybe a little one. It's just what I think. You know, and if you come to my channel, that's probably what you should expect. I don't think that came out of a plane. I don't. I think it's millions of little teeny comets come out of that comet, which is all a replica of the same big comet. And they form as a replica of what the comet is. Very complex. Complex, you know. That's what I think. I think the trail that we're seeing here is millions of little teeny replicas of that comet. Fractals, let's say, doing their own thing, doing their own job, but making up the whole to look like the original, just like us. We are just an image of the original, which is God. I'm not comparing this thing to God. It's just a smaller scale, that's all, in a different way than we're used to. That's all. Little mini replicas of itself, making up its whole. Oh, we got another sun dog. We got another sun dog. Wow, that's two in, I don't know how long have I been here. Short amount of time. I don't think there's any other side. That one getting its groove on because it's an intersection of something. What that is. Intersecting it, using it as a portal. Maybe because it's breaking the speed of sound of our dimension, and it acts as a portal because it's breaking by going so fast. It's creating a crack that other things can go through. Snap, crackle, and pop right there. Or it's just going through it to get energy. I don't understand it. But I don't understand a lot of things. I mean, so maybe someone that understands like turbine engines, would understand this a little more, something like that. If that hologram help, trust me, I didn't know how the heck it worked. Been reading about liminal spaces and how it applies to the sky. Liminal, I don't know what that is. I'll be honest with you. I've heard of liminal spaces. I would be interested into looking into that. Thank you, GPK. Appreciate it. I don't know nothing about that, but it sounds interesting. But what I would think it is just that this micro macro, the teeniest strip, the largest, just like we as a teeny little thing represent God. We are his image. People, be nice to each other. These are 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the other 2 are streaking down there. That's what I think, guys. That's what I think. That's what I see. I'm not just stepping on here saying something off the cuff. There was 2 years in my life, maybe 2.5 years, I didn't work. Maybe, gosh, I'm going up on 3 now, helping my mom. There was 3 years of my life where I didn't work. 2 years of my life I didn't work. This is what I did. I studied this thing. I had the time. I'm not just shooting off this is study. And not just studying, and just looking into little thing. Things like liminal space that I gotta figure out how to spell. Then look up. I mean, I don't just say crap. Make up crap. Now, I will tell you the feeling I get from stuff. I do share that when I think it's relative. That's just an octagonal sun we got there. That's normal. I do share the messages I get from us, of course. Because, I'm sitting right here. It's right in my face. Freaking sun dog shining bright. You don't think I'm not getting something from that? Then, yeah. Why are you here? Go to a science channel, I'm not telling you to go away, but if you don't think there's something more, I didn't get that. Why is it always that direction of the sun? You know, the lateral, I think it has to do with the ferrocell and magnetics. I really do. I do. But I don't quite understand that completely either. Wish I did. Yeah, why isn't it on the other side? Is it always at that right angle? You know, that's what makes me think it's a refraction off of an angular comet that is going by the sun. As seen above. Hi, Carlos. How you doing, buddy? That's where we get all of our profiles. Look at them. Lilith. Just one comet ahead of the others. Oh, thank you, JP. I'm proud to be a muse. It's a lonely job, but somebody's got to do it. See how that little teeny one looks like the big one? Scarce though, I'm sure is pretty. We'll say that. Maybe because the comets are racing laterally and to the right, that the sundog is lateral and to the right of the sun. You know, I think time plays a factor too, because we might not be seeing them in real time. I do believe, maybe the bubble that we've created through plastics and frickin' war is not only saving us, but it's showing us exactly the lens. Like the George Carlin thing, we were put here to create plastic. We were put here to freaking create nuclear waste to make a bubble around us. And other wastes, space junk, what space space junk creates. Look at that. There's your heart. Heart with a rainbow in it. How beautiful is that? The tree is helping to form it. Pretty spectacular. I wonder if they join together. The comets like interweave, like weaving, weave together to become one. It almost looks like that's what they're going to do. Gorgeous. If it were a plane, it would have faded away like the other little plane poop. You saw that plane poop's gone, guys. Gone, 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 gone. It went plane poop. You saw what happened to that plane poop. It just disintegrated. This is something else. Something so much more. Crisscrossing comets. Interweaving and tangling. Like a root system, like a grove. Producing its own little nebula. Oh great, hot girls are waiting here. I got the porn site on my frickin' live. And that's special. If I were smarter, I'd make someone a wrench. Figure out how to do that. Have your help. That's the rainbow maker. It's almost a dog-looking face that we see a lot of times when we see the rainbow. It's got like a long nose, almost like a Mickey Mouse. See the two eyes and the long nose to the left. See what I'm talking about? This looks like Mickey Mouse or a dog. But anyway, so what I call the rainbow maker. A lot going on here right now. I know you're probably sick of me, but there's the spear. This is from the that Nuremberg event in Germany. I can't remember the name of it. I can't remember the name of it. Anyway, that event in Germany that the Book of Miracles was taken from. Just looks like a sphere when it's going by for a minute and then it turns. Like it just did. Got to the sun, it broke up into clouds. All right. Wow, look at that. That wasn't planes going by. You were here with me. It's just seeing this comet trail from a different angle, getting closer to it and closer to it and closer to it. And the earth is turning. Planes didn't do that. You guys were right here. There's no, excuse my finger, there's no plane at the end of that. So a comet hurling out into space, yeah, we can't see, it's going so darn fast. No plane. No plane could do something. Been here with me for what? I don't know, 40, 45 minutes? There's no planes that went by. None. That's been a standing comet tail that we have been watching, now moving for the sun. That's either it's nebula or I don't know, guys. So, all right. It just break up into clouds when it goes in front of the sun. That's what it seems to do. Break up into will be the familiar clouds that we know. Seems like that. Look at that. It's pretty wild. All right, guys.